Gardening with Gutner's in Falmouth at Maine Audubon. I know, when you think Audubon, you're thinking birds, right? This place has so much more going on than just birds. Andrew Tuff's with us. Andrew, when we speak to horticulturalists, when we speak to master gardeners, the common denominator this year is natives and a push for it. Why?
Yeah, so natives play a huge role in our landscapes. And today, as Maine Audubon is known for birds, there have been historic levels of bird die-offs and insect die-offs of late. And a large part of that is due to habitat loss and food loss. Habitat being the plants, food being the insects that eat those plants.
Now you're trying to restore that. What's the program here?
So it's called Bringing Nature Home, which is a program, the term started by Dr. Doug Tyletme, who is an entomologist in the Mid-Atlantic. And he speaks to a paradigm shift in the gardening world that works to replace a lot of the ornamentals we've traditionally used with natives.
Okay, now you have some examples of Maine natives, right? What are a few here? What do you want to start with? This one?
Yeah.
That looks like an iris to me.
This is the blue flag iris.
Beautiful.
Yeah, really lovely blue flower there.
Where would you find this?
You find it growing in wet sites along river and stream banks or along lake edges.
Okay, next up is this pretty white flower here.
Yes, this is the anemone, a ground cover that likes partial sun, partial shade, and has these lovely white flowers, and it grows in a mass.
Okay, and third is this yellow flower, and this one has a little height, and you kind of recommend to have height in different varieties in your gardens?
Exactly. So this is the Coreopsis, and it serves really well in a garden to bring some height, and you do, that's a fundamental part of gardening, and just a healthy ecosystem is having different structure.
Okay, and last up here on the end?
This is Clematis virginiana, which is Maine's only native clematis.
Only one?
Only one. And it has, later in the season, it has white flowers that will emerge and are just lovely, and you'll find it growing along a fence or up a tree or wherever you choose to train it.
You can train it. Beautiful.
Yes.
That's great. Now, along with these, you have some other natives at the Education Center, is that correct?
We do.
All right, let's head there.
Great. So this is one of our education gardens here,
okay.
And this is one of our native viburnums,
Pretty.
which you'll see is covered in these blossoms.
These white flowers here, huh?
Yeah, and it's just absolutely filled with pollinators.
I mean, bees, other insects all over it.
Yeah,
It's great.
Yeah, and as the season goes on, once the flowers are gone, these berries will emerge, these multicolored berries, which support a number of birds, whether it's catbird, cardinals, robins. Over here, Todd, is a cherry, which is not palatable to humans.
Important to note that.
Absolutely, but the birds love it, and it's a host to many different types of caterpillars, which caterpillars being one of the biggest food sources for birds.
Okay, interesting. Yeah. So Andrew, natives doesn't seem to be a fad. If anything, it's just starting to gain some traction here.
Absolutely, and if you're at all overwhelmed, you can always visit our website at mainenativeplants.org, where you can learn what to plant, where to plant it, what pollinators it attracts, and much more.
Well, thank you, Andrew, for all the info on natives. Again, you heard his website there. And let's keep growing together. We're growing with Maine Audubon on Gardening with Gutner.